I now invite Shri Raghuraj Madav Rajedran IAS to share his words with us. Shri Raghuraj Madav Rajedran IAS is the Joint Secretary in the Ministry of Power. He is a 2004 Madhya Pradesh Cadre Officer of the Indian Administrative Service. We welcome you, sir.
First of all, I would like to use this opportunity to wish a very warm Republic Day wishes to each and every one of us. It's indeed a very proud moment for all of us, and the context of the Republic Day always helps us to put into context the various values that we have been upholding as a nation. Not just from the day the Constitution was brought into effect, from almost time immemorial. So we have had a culture, we have had a national spirit much before the Constitution came into being, and it is only the constitutional context which is highlighted by the Republic Day. The values that are enshrined in the Constitution is to be seen in this context, that they are not deriving their intrinsic worth, so to say, from being in the Constitution, but they are intrinsically worthy, and they have been found to be so worthy that they have been enshrined in the Constitution. Further, Robi also mentioned that they are reflected in the Constitution, like in a way, that's the right word to use, that the values, they stand on their own and they find a reflection in the Constitution. We are in a very volatile world, very exponentially changing world, and the society is in a very kind of rapidly changing. In this context, it's always instructive for us to reflect back onto the Constitution and see what have been the values that are reflected there, which have been part of us, but then which have been especially given a highlighting by reflecting them in the Constitution. It is, but then also important for us to remember that many of these values have been part of our tradition. Many of these values have an intrinsic worth, and I would even hazard saying that they have a utilitarian worth, in the sense that many of these values, they have worth in a utilitarian sense even. All of these values, when we see them in the context of the Republic Day, it helps our minds to rededicate ourselves to them and take it in the right spirit. Though the Constitution is, so to say, the Gangotri from which all rules, regulations, and laws flow, it more than the letter of the law, it is the spirit of the value that matters more, and that is what should imbue our thoughts at this particular moment. I would also use this occasion to highlight that the core issue of sovereignty of our nation, this is no longer a territorial issue. It is not really the age-old manner of territorial sovereignty that matters in the world, in the new world that we are in. The issue is not about territory. The issue is not even about the human bodies as such, but it is the minds of people, which is the territory on which the modern war games are played out. So we all need to introspect and dissect any messaging that we have from this perspective as well, to ensure that they do not erode the unity, the integrity, and the value-based thought process that we have always had in our on our soil. The values that, of course, are reflected and highlighted in the Constitution. With these words, I would like to once again congratulate each one of you, each one of us for the 73rd Republic Day. It's been a privilege to be part of this organization. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be part of it. Thank you.